Hey everyone, in this video we are going to talk about Wipro. We will talk only the facts, not the matter of either and either. So let's start the video. You are watching the chart chart of the Wipro, you might have seen that the stock is continuously moving downside. I will just show you with the trend line and what happened when the stock broken the trend line. You might have seen that this is the level. The stock was trading with a trend line, and I know, my friend, that this is a valid trend line. The reason that the trend line has been followed many times by the stock itself, and this is the weekly time frame, and I think it's a greater time frame to analyze security. And you may see that the stock is regularly following the trend line, and the trend line was broken down. And as soon as the trend line was broken down, the stock never again crosses that trend line. Okay, that's the issue. And there may be several reasons the stock why the stock is falling, because uh, most of the IT sector is underperforming right now. And I assume that why this is happening, because everywhere everyone were talking about the IT sector, because I have seen on the YouTube, they were running ads that everything is growing, then IT sector is growing. And so far there are many points that everyone was looking for IT sector, because IT sector has outperformed in the corona is. uh, that's the reason, if the public and more people are getting into the trade, getting into the stock, then the operator runs its mind and they try to sell the stock. In that cases, the retailer got trapped in the stock, and the same is happening in these stocks now. What to do? And I am talking about the stock itself, some information, basic information, because you may see that the level that it touched on 3 18 October 18 October, it was 729. It was a 729. It made a high of 729 on 18 October. And you see that again the same level was touched, and this date was 03 January, 3rd January. The same level was touched, and the stock got sold with a huge volume, and it came again to the support line, that was the trend line, but it did not take in any support, and it broken the trend line. Now, as we will connect these all lines, these all candles together, and if we draw the 50% line or cut to the half of this line, we will get the area where the stock got retraced. And after the retracement, again there was a very greater selling. And if we cut this line again into the half, then the stock may get retraced again, and there may be selling, or there it may be possible that it will break this line. Now we can't say anything, because as soon as the stock getting reversed from this point, because here is a line or support line, the stock has nearly spent 6 weeks at this point around the level of 485 and 90. Then there may be greater chance that the stock will again spend some times on this level, on this area, and if it reversed in upside, then I will certainly inform you on my website or my YouTube channel. So just subscribe the channel to get informed when I will publish any new video. Okay, now what to do? as we are watching the news that we got some news about the stock, you might have seen. Yes, of course. Wipro, the IT major, and HFCL Limited, a telecom equipment manufacturing company and these both have entered into a partnership to engineer a variety of highway transport products, the company said in a joint statement on Thursday. That means HFCL and the IT major Wipro company has entered into a partnership, and it might affect the stock, but we are not watching that in the chart, so we can say nothing about it, that what will happen in the future, and what will be its effect, because whenever we get the news, we were the last one to receive the news. Reason is that someone has written the news, someone has uh, initially known the news, and if the news was really great, then he might have taken position according to the news, and we were the last one after the television, or after we get the news from the newspaper. So I personally do not believe in the news, and so I really don't make video on them. um, now we can see that the next support level is around 420, and I may see this level of 420 very soon, and if it get there, just buy it and hold for long time if you are interested for a longer term, because in longer term we need to buy the stock at a lower price so that we could make a greater profit. Now let's start some financial analysis. Okay friends, we are on the website of screener, and we will compare the stock with its peer competitors, and then we will analyze its financial statement. We may see that the market cap of the stock uh, here, we will watch that the TCS has the greatest or the biggest market cap or largest market cap, and Wipro has also bigger market cap. You may see there it's have more than L&T Infotech and Mindtree, and you may see that the PE ratio, which is price to earning ratio, basically the it says that at what price the stock is trading in comparison to its earning. Then you might see that the stock is trading at 21.76 PE, nearly about HCL Technology PE ratio, but the stock is cheaper than the TCS and the Infosys in comparison to the PE ratio. But there are a number of factors that decide that which stock is more cheaper or which stock is available to buy for a greater chances to win. Now net quarter, uh, here is the net quarter profit, and here is the ROCE, return on capital employed. The return on capital employed, the stock has given more return, that is the TCS 54.87%, and the Wipro is giving only 21.13%, and that's the lower than the TCS, Infosys and HCL Technology. Now current market price to book value ratio, this is here the stock is trading at 4.07 to its book value. Book value means at how many times the stock is trading to its book value. Basically, if you don't know about the book value, I have written an article about the book value on Maya shares. You may search Maya shares in Google, and you will find the article on this. And here is the debt to equity ratio. Almost all the stocks are in a good position of debt to equity ratio, because the debt to equity ratio means how much the company has debt in comparison to its equity. These are the some facts. Here is the ROE. The ROE is mainly return on equity, and A good stock has more than 50% ROE, and here are nearly all the stock that is giving a good ROE, return on equity, and the TCS is leading in all of them. And Wipro has 20.33% ROE. And here is the data of EPS. You might see its EPS. The EPS is nearly 22 rupees, 22.31. Okay friends, we will analyze the financial statement in a separate video, because we have to analyze cash flow statement, income statement, and the balance sheet, and we will connect all these together to get more information. So thank you for watching this video, and if you like the video really, then just subscribe it. Thanks for watching.